Let me talk about my latest purchase for wireless mics. It's the Comica Vimo C. I bought the Vimo C because it allows me to use it with multiple cameras and multiple connections. It supplies you with a number of different cords that you can use, and it is tiny, tiny compared to the Rode Wireless Go system that I've been using and that I'm currently using. I like the Rode Wireless Go because I bought the Rode Wireless Go and the Rode Wireless Go 2, but it's cumbersome on the shirt. The size is not too bad. A lot of people use it, but for me, I always preferred using it with a lav mic to not have it tugging on my shirt or looking awkward. Now, I did just purchase, and it's coming in the mail, the magnetic clip to try to put it on the shirt so I can use those without it dragging down the shirt. I'm going to test that out. But right now, I bought this slightly over $100 system. Here it is. I'm going to show it to you. The Comica, it comes in this case. So you have the transmitter. Actually, that's the receiver. Two transmitters that you can easily keep in the case, and it charges in the case. You can charge the entire case with the one cable it comes with for the USB-C. You can charge it that way. This is a nice setup. As you can see, the lights go out after it tells you, but it tells you how charged up they are. You pull the unit out, and there is the screen. Now I have to tell you, this is very, very tiny. Let me do this. This unit's very tiny, which is really the plus for this. It has a line out, which would go to your camera. You would use one of the cords. And so that is the receiver. The transmitters, when you take them out, they immediately connect. They immediately connect to the unit. So this is the top. We're in mono mode, but instantly they're working. And this tells you the volume is a 2. You get choices of 1, 2, 3, or 4 levels. I'm running it on 2, and you will find when I was outside it was loud. It was actually, I'm wondering if I did it too loud. Now, a couple of nice features of this transmitter. If you put it on your camera and you can't read it because it's upside down or however and you're trying to look at it, a very nice thing that they did here is if you take one of the volume button and long press it, it switches direction. So if you ever have had these kind of wireless mics and you're trying to read your output and what it's reading, you can flip this and see what it's at, which is great. It also shows you the battery level of each unit that's out. So you have 2 of them that come with the kit. One is still in there, but it's a really nice feature. They also come with dead cats and all the appropriate cables to hitch to it. The only one you don't get is if you want to do a phone, you better get your own phone connector. And I had plenty of the phone connectors because I like to use it with my phone because it's so small. I also like to use it on my Insta360 RS camera because of its size. It really is well done. Now this case does come with another case to put it all into, which then can hold your cables up in the top of the unit. But it's really nice. I haven't opened up the other dead cat. This morning I wish I used the dead cat because I went outside and tested it and it was a little windy. But I was impressed. I was totally impressed. So let's show that video of outside and show you how this thing worked. It's just going to pick up, I had some traffic noise. I did some others. It does have a couple of other settings, like to cut down on the noise. You could use the dead cat to cut down on it. But take a look of this quick video and segments of the video of me walking around talking with the microphone in this Comica. I'm going to use it a lot, it looks like. Okay, I'm walking, taking a walk this morning, trying out a couple of things. First, I'm using the Insta 361 RS with the 1-inch module. I've got it connected to a Comica microphone. I have lots of noise and traffic, but it's a clip-on mic, very tiny compared to my Wireless Go 2 and the Wireless Go. I have both of those, so I've spent a lot of money on wireless microphones, and I just don't know which one is the best. Now, the Wireless Go is so big and boxy that when you clip it on, it hangs, or I clipped it onto t-shirts, it looks funny. I am getting the magnet attachment for the Wireless Go, so I can put a magnet under the shirt. But I thought I would try this Comica. It's $100 compared to $300 for the DJI. The DJI seems to have it all, which I don't know, since I have the Wireless Go, just didn't want to splurge. I didn't want to splurge that much money on a new version, even though I've been known to buy some in-betweens and then go for the bigger version. Now, I'm moving away from the highway, so the microphone should be better. And I don't have noise cancellation or any of those things on. So it is just something that I'm trying to do. And I'm trying not to make too much attention to what I'm recording. So as I was checking it out, it just seemed a little harder to see. But it does seem like it's recording. I'm going to assume that this is a good record. We got a helicopter going over ahead. It'll be a great test of helicopter noise. Now again, a lapel microphone should be very similar to this. The one thing that why this is a little less expensive is they didn't put any kind of mic jack on the unit, so you can't put in a lapel pin or something like that. But I'm kind of okay with it because it is so small when you look at it. And I have it reversed so you can't see that the light is on. I still think that's a big thing. I am getting into a more quiet area, but I can still hear the highway in the background. Never really a great spot. And what I just remembered is something I should have done. What I'm going to do is I forgot to, I put on my hiking app, Komoot. So I'm running the Komoot app. I put it in hiking mode. It is a little chilly this morning. There's a slight breeze and you can clearly feel the temperature change in the air. Well, now you've heard that thing on one setting and right out of the box and how well it worked. I was impressed. I totally am impressed with the size and the functionality. Now, I did wear the transmitter. Instead of facing out to see that light, I turned it in to be a little less, you know, I don't care for you seeing all the bells and whistles when I'm wearing a microphone. So it's nice that I can clip it inside the shirt with the microphone on top. It really is nice. I would tell you that the one thing it's lacking is if you want to put a lav mic. But I'm sure they did that to keep it really, really small. That's the only thing I can find it missing from the Wireless Go. And it just seems a lot easier to use straight in and out of the case. Set the volume, test it out, see what you think. Thanks for watching this quick video on the new Comica Vimo C as a inexpensive alternative to some other wireless mics. Thanks for watching.